I'm Ann Trujillo with your Denver 7 update. 5 Colorado counties are now reporting patients with positive coronavirus tests. The Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment announced 4 new cases today, including one that may be the first sign of community spread in Denver. A woman in her 70s tested positive without any contact to a known positive person and has not traveled out of Colorado recently. The CDC will confirm that case, but precautions are already being taken. On top of that, there are 11 other cases in Colorado, 3 each in Denver and Douglas counties, 2 in Eagle County, and 1 in each in El Paso, Summit, and Larimer counties. And there is a growing situation unfolding in Pitkin County after a recent visitor tested positive for coronavirus after returning to Australia over the weekend. While in Aspen, the woman in her 20s was in close, prolonged contact with at least 18 people. Public Health has contacted all of them. 13 are experiencing symptoms and have been tested. And right now we are waiting on those results. And in the meantime, they've all been ordered to self-quarantine in Aspen. The health department is case tracking to find any other potential exposures in that county. Now, the city of Denver partially activated its emergency operations center today in response to the virus. So what does that mean to you? Well, there are 4 areas of focus: public health and safety, keeping the public informed, continuity of operations happening across city government, and the economic impact to the city, as well as all businesses that operate in Denver. And those businesses are key to keeping the public safe.
Today, the Department of Public Health and Environment will be issuing an order for all restaurants to post public health directives on hand washing in their dining rooms and restrooms.
And the city's public health administrator is also encouraging everyone to wash their hands immediately after entering a restaurant or other public facility. And if you are feeling sick at all, please just stay at home. And as with most illnesses, the best way to prevent the spread of coronavirus is washing your hands frequently and properly. And that may not be as easy as it sounds, especially when it comes to young kids. We send Denver 7's Russell Haythorne home to his family to put his kids to the test.
What we know about coronavirus is that experts say it can live on surfaces like countertops, your hands, or even a glass of water, anywhere from 2 hours to 9 days. So we got this glow germ testing kit to see how quickly germs can spread and how many surfaces they're able to contaminate.
We enlisted these 2 wild, crazy rascals, AKA my kids, to help us out.
This is the powder-based simulated germs.
We wiped this stuff all over their hands.
Why is it blue? Ew.
My 6-year-old germaphobe was immediately skeptical.
And we're gonna see how long it takes for this to get all over other surfaces.
Then we let them loose.
You got it?
With one rule: don't touch your face.
Ooh, yeah.
They played catch, ran, and one of their favorites,
Hi. Hi.
grocery store.
We need some pancakes, looks like, and an orange.
Never mind their lack of care loading the groceries. The point is, this is a good simulation of the germs we collectively spread in the real world. And after just 10 minutes of play, we flipped on the black light.
Check out how disgusting the grocery cart is. Just goes to show you how quickly germs can spread. Look at that.
While that's bad, remember those faces we told them not to touch? My 4-year-old had it everywhere. Her mouth, her cheeks, even her little eye. Then we tried the simulated germ lotion.
Rub it in.
To demonstrate how long you need to wash your hands to get rid of germs. What I learned is that my 6-year-old kindergartner has a new song at school.
In the front, in the back, in between, and that's how we get our hands clean.
Experts at Children's Hospital say you can also hum Happy Birthday twice or sing your ABCs.
And so that means for at least 20 seconds, making lots of bubbles and foam when you wash your hands. So for sure after you use the bathroom, for sure before you eat anything.
What we learned here is almost everything is covered in germs, so good hygiene is your best defense.
That was Russell Haythorne. And now from the First Alert Weather Center, here's a look at your forecast. Nice for the next couple of days and then cooling off a little bit on Thursday with the possible showers on Friday. Colorado's first Super Tuesday set a record for primary voter turnout, and our state's youngest voters were a big part of that. A new law lets some 17-year-olds vote on Super Tuesday as long as they turn 18 before the general election on November 3rd. And apparently they jumped at the chance, casting more than 10,500 ballots last week. Experts say the younger people are when they participate in the election process, the more likely they are to remain active voters throughout their lifetime. President Trump is turning his attention to Colorado and Cory Gardner's Senate seat. Mr. Trump will be in Denver on Friday for a fundraiser, and we're still confirming the details with the White House. Meanwhile, former Colorado Speaker of the House Andrew Romanoff won the caucuses on Saturday, with the Democrats putting him on the ballot to challenge Gardner. Former Governor John Hickenlooper is also expected to pick up enough signatures to also earn him a spot on the ballot. And he is getting big name support, too. Today, former Congresswoman Gabby Giffords was in town to host a town hall with Hickenlooper. But first, she talked about gun control, holding a roundtable discussion in Westminster. Denver 7's Megan Lopez was there as survivors of gun violence shared their stories with the former Congresswoman, a survivor herself.
Sometimes in life, opposing ideas collide, like butterflies and bullets.
There we go.
Politics in a pavilion normally reserved for school trips.
They murdered my brother and his fiance.
Victims of gun violence sharing stories of heartbreak, but also hope.
My older sister was a victim at Sandy Hook.
My own 2 kids survived the shooting at the Stump School Highlands Ranch.
It's been a long, hard haul, but I'm getting better.
At this roundtable, a candid discussion about how to prevent the next tragedy. Former governor turned Senate candidate John Hickenlooper has his own ideas.
The first thing I'll do, and look forward to signing in the Rose Garden a bill on universal background checks.
Earning a powerful ally in Gabby Giffords.
We are just so thrilled to be here today in Colorado to, of course, endorse and support Governor Hickenlooper.
As they discuss possibilities, the Colorado legislature isn't waiting for the federal government, instead introducing 2 new gun bills this session. The first would require gun owners to report lost or stolen firearms to police within 48 hours of realizing they're missing. The second would make it a crime to not safely store your weapons away from kids and requires gun shops to give out trigger locks. While those bills are likely to be divisive, on the House floor Monday, a moment of solidarity.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye. When part of C-470 was renamed in honor of the state's latest school shooting victim.
From University Boulevard to Santa Fe Road, be named the Kendrick Castillo Memorial Highway.
The topic of gun control is certain to be a controversial one in politics on a state and national level this year as opposing ideas collide. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
Thanks for watching this Denver 7 update. Make sure to download the Denver 7 app for your smartphone to get breaking news and alerts around the clock. I'm Ann Trujillo.